Gentlemen, welcome. Head coach for Cincinnati, Wes Miller. We've got Day Thomas. We've got Mustafa Cham and Kirk Kriisa. Guys, thank you so much for being here this morning. How's everybody doing?
We're doing great. Glad to be here.
Okay, so Day, I'm going to put you on the spot. Are you ready? Are you sure? Okay, because we got a little film breakdown here before I ask questions, you over the questions for media. I want you to put your coaching hat on and break down the film with me, okay? This is you in ball screen action as you look up at the top. And, Kerr, if you want to respond, or Mustafa at all, and make fun of him, I'm totally okay with that. This is you in ball screen action. And this is where you're really, really, really good in dribble jump shot shooting efficiency. You were top 5 in the Big 12. Okay, run it. And this is, so if you see drop coverage, is that a trigger for you to automatically go to that rescreen action?
Yes, sir. I really just trying to see how the defender on me going to guard. Is he going to go over or under? He went under, so AZ going to come back and set another screen. And then they was already playing drop, so I get to the mid game.
A man after my own heart. The mid-range is not dead. I love it. Is that a good shot for him, Coach Miller, you think?
For Day it is.
Yeah. Just for Day.
And very few other people, but for Day it's a good shot.
Mustafa, I wanted to ask you, all right, so you're one of the best shot blockers in the country last season. How do you see your role fitting in with Cincinnati on both sides of the floor?
It's obviously been good, been learning a lot of new things. I think I can be good defensively, just keep trusting in Coach West and the work he's been putting in. So I think it's been a really good thing. So I think I've been learning a lot of things.
Kerr, obviously, you're a new face to the Cincinnati program. Your ability to knock down shots, I mean, everybody knows it. Do you see that from a shot-making standpoint on how Coach Miller in Cincinnati, that role offensively for you?
Yeah, for sure. And I think, just the ability to make shots, I think it's going to help my teammates to create more driving lanes and everything. So, yeah.
Coach Miller, I'm sorry, man. I'd rather go down the rabbit hole on more film clips because I think that's what you and I would rather talk about. But we're at Media Day here today. You do have a freshman who we're overreacting to exhibition games like we naturally do. But Sean Abayev looked pretty comfortable in that exhibition game. What did you like? What did you like that you saw from him in that contest?
Well, I think you said it first, which is why we wanted to play exhibition games, so that you guys could overreact. If we played poorly...
Thank you for playing that game for me. I appreciate it.
Well, if we played poorly or had a poor outcome, it's a great opportunity for us to deal with that and how we're going to handle those types of things over the course of a season. If we had a positive outcome, it's a great opportunity to deal with people overreacting. So I think the exhibition games have been great for college basketball because it allows you to get to some of the real things that you deal with day to day in college basketball earlier in the year and prepare for the season. In terms of Sean, I think we have a ton of confidence in Sean's ability to have a great freshman year. We've seen it in our summer and our preseason, and so is he going to have a night where he shoots the ball successfully every single time that he steps on the floor? No, that's not going to happen. But it was good to see that he was able to do it in his first exhibition. I think what these guys would say and what we'd say as a staff, we expect Sean to have nights he shoots the ball well and makes shots and scores. That's what he does naturally. What we've been most impressed with, though, is his work ethic. He's come in with a very humble, work-minded approach that has earned the respect of his teammates to this stage. And because of that, he's going to continue to have a lot of positive nights for us as we get into real games.
Day, I'm going to put you on the spot again. I'm going to ask you about one of your teammates. When I saw that he committed to Cincinnati, I said, man, that's a really, really interesting potential combo. And that's Baba Miller, transfer from Florida Atlantic. Talk to me about what you see from him on the court and from a chemistry perspective.
Wow, man. I love Baba. He got the passion for the game. His work ethic is crazy. He brings energy, leadership. He gonna be great. He run the floor well. He spaces out. He can shoot the ball. So I'm really excited to play with Baba.
Already talking about spacing early on. I feel like that's a good sign, Coach. Yeah. Do we have any questions opening up to the media? Yes, got a couple up front.
Coach, Kerr has kind of talked about his vocal leadership that he has with this team so far. How did you see the rest of the team adjust to his leadership role as a college veteran?
Yeah, well, first off, Kerr's got a great personality, and Kerr's been doing this about as long as I think. Yeah, I know. The jokes are easy with Kerr, but he's been playing. I think he was playing when I was finishing my college career. We might have played against each other or something like that. But no, Kerr's got an infectious personality, and what's fun is, like, on a day like this, people will get a sense for that. Our media in Cincinnati will get a sense for that. But he's a fierce competitor on the court, and so when you can combine that personality with his competitive nature, I think people gravitate towards it. I know that his energy has positively affected our team from the first day of practice. And I'll give an example. And I know Day is going to be nodding his head whether I'm looking at him or not. But, there's an energy that Kerr has to play transition basketball. And it's not for anything other than he wants to get up in the open court and get easy baskets. And that energy and the way that he vocalizes that energy, it makes all four guys run harder. I mean, Day Thomas is running the court harder when he doesn't have the ball than any other time in his career, because he knows that he's going to get it, or good things are going to happen for our team. And that's just one aspect of Kerr's just ability to translate his energy to the other four guys on the floor. And so it's been really good from day one with Kerr.
We have another one up front here.
Day, you were supposed to come here last year, and an injury prevented that. Now you're here. Now you're a leader. How does this all feel to you?
Feel great, just came here to represent Cincinnati basketball, just be here with Kerr and Mustafa and Coach Miller. It's an honor, so just here to represent Cincinnati basketball, ready to get ready for the season.
We got time for one more question.
Coach Miller, when you look at rosters across college basketball, you look at the top 25 teams roughly. It's built on experience. This team that you built this offseason has a lot of that. What went into building that roster, and what does that say about this team you're trying to build with all this experience and knowledge around this program?
Yeah, I think the first thing is that the goal was to build a roster that could be competitive in the best league in college basketball. And we've learned a lot competing in this league the last 2 years. Having wisdom and experience is one of the aspects that you have to compete in this league. I think we have that across the board. I think we also mix in some young players to that mix that make the group work. But, yeah, there's a lot of strategy now in building the roster in the spring. Wisdom and experience in the Big 12 is a big part of that.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here this morning and today, and good luck this season.
Thank you.